What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of our channel and the very first episode of Living Room Talk.
Yay!
So what we wanted to do before we got into our first Living Room Talk is explain what exactly that we're doing, pretty much.
Yeah, so Living Room Talk is basically a time where we get to sit together, sit with you, whether you're in your living room, in your bedroom, wherever, and we just get to talk about life, and we get to express to you our story and how we kind of went through all the things that we went through, and how we've become better since being in a relationship, kind of give some advice, kind of have some fun, super chill. But we really wanted to do a segment that makes you feel like you're sitting with us in our living room, like we're friends and we're just talking.
Exactly. And the reason why we chose to do this is because we feel like we have some type of purpose. I think we definitely have a story, and stories are meant to be shared. And not only do we have a story, but we know other couples out there, and even just millennials or people in general have stories. And the way people love stories is by relating. So the reason why we're doing this is because we kind of want to share some of the things that we've learned over time, just from being in a relationship, even some of the things that we learned before, we were in a relationship and leading up to now, a lot of the things that we've been through, and just kind of want to share that and, just have a legit, straightforward, transparent talk.
Yeah, for sure. Kind of speaking on that, we just wanted to share a couple little nuggets with you. We don't want to make this a long video by any means, but we just wanted to share how we've kind of changed as individuals and as a couple, and basically how we've become more efficient and just better overall since being together.
Exactly. Yeah, I know, being in a relationship over time, of course, every relationship, it takes time to become better. It takes time to grow. It takes time to love someone, to get to know someone. All of that takes time. And sometimes, we, as humans, of course, we like to rush things, or sometimes we want things right away. And, we kind of want that microwave relationship, or sort of that relationship goals look that we see all over Instagram and all over social media and TV. I know before I even got in a relationship, I'm just the type of person where, because of certain things I dealt with in the past, I've run into people where, I started to trust, and then they gave me a reason not to trust them. So that kind of, made me more inclusive and more of the type of person that's like, you know what, I'm gonna just do everything on my own. I'm gonna get it on my own, and no one is gonna stop me, and I don't need anyone's help. But now, as you can see, 4.5 years later, after starting to be in a relationship with Jasmine, what I realized most is that we all need someone in our lives that's going to be supportive, that's going to, be there to talk to, that's going to add to what your individual vision is.
Yeah, and I think for me, Reggie would say that I have been wired to be in a relationship since I was super young, been wired to want to get married since I was super young, and I would kind of agree with that. Just because I kind of saw how my parents grew up, and my parents are still together 20 years later today. And so I've always wanted that, and I had great role models in them. So I think that put that desire in my heart. But I feel like I have always been pretty independent though. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I've always felt like I needed to have a boyfriend, because I can get it by myself. Okay. But yeah, since being with Reggie, it's been really great because he draws things out of me that I didn't even know were there. He can give me ideas on things that I should do or that I'm good at. And I'm like, whoa, I didn't even stop and observe long enough to notice that I was good at that. Which is kind of one of my downfalls. I'll just do, and then not observe, not reflect, not do anything, just move on to the next task. And so I think he's done a really good job of making me pause and be like, Jasmine, take a breath. You're really good at this. And so, yeah, since being in a relationship, it's just made me better as an individual. And then it's always nice to have a companion to be with always. So.
The best one in the world.
Oh,
it's perfect though. I mean, the thing is, like, and when we talk about being in a relationship makes you better, we mean being with, in a relationship with the right one.
Oh, for sure.
So not just any type of relationship is going to make you better. Sometimes we get in relationships with people who make us even worse than what we already were.
I wish I had glasses so I can be like.
Glad I got them, which makes it worse. I mean, which makes, which either stalls your growth or it'll have you backtracking.
Exactly.
And which is so unhealthy. And we'll talk about in, future episodes about how important it is to find someone that is compatible, but also complements you. So bring something different to the table that you don't have. And it forces you to grow in a way. So I'm really excited. I think we're both really excited, super excited about what Living Room Talk is all about. And when we put these ideas and thoughts together, I think we really have a vision of, how this could really not only help us, but really help, some other individuals, millennials, relationships out there.
And I will say too, like, for those that watch and are not in a relationship, for those who are single, like, we care about you too, and we want you to be in this space with us just as much as the people who are in relationships. And even those people who have literally been in a relationship for 2 weeks, like, we got you too.
Exactly.
Everybody is welcome, because I feel like no matter what, at the end of the day, it all comes back to us wanting to be better and wanting to be better versions of ourselves. And so what that looks like can be different in each season. But I feel like we have something for each type of person, a single person, a married person, a person who's in a relationship for 2 weeks, whatever. We just want to make ourselves better, and we want to make you guys better. And so seriously, if you're single, don't feel like you're left out. You have such a place here, and we're so thankful that you're watching.
Exactly. And speaking of better, I mean, your feedback and your opinions, your questions, they make us better at being able to do this. So whatever questions or topics that you may want us to talk about or answer, please do not hesitate at all. Do not hesitate to let us know. Like I said, this is, we want to be as transparent as possible, and we want to grow as well. So not only are we challenging y'all, but y'all are challenging us. So we definitely want to continue to get better with this, and we're all a family in a way. We want to make this a big family. All my cousins and brothers and sisters. I already got a huge family, so why not add a couple more? Yeah,
for sure. So definitely comment down below and kind of let us know at least one thing that you're working on as we push through these last couple, not even couple of months, like a month and a half of the end of the year. So let us know what you're working on. Like, subscribe, comment down below. Do you want to do a song? No?
Not right now. We got to make that up.
Okay. Thanks for watching us, guys, and we can't wait to see you back here, same time, same place, Sunday nights, 7 a.m. on YouTube, and we can't wait to see you back. Love you guys.
All right.
Bye.